run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted, want it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off, got the flight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. Get the right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back. Run it, run it back, run it back. Run it, ooh, run it back, run it back. Run it back, run it back. About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the runs. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another back. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boulder dash. Run it back, running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. About the act, yeah. And run it back. As you see how I act, nothing I lack. Feeling like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. At their own 22-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Right away, they'll change the look. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Murray going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, a design run for their wideout. A nice this opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And Murray gets this into the hands of Edmonds. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
On the hole, on the hole.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Broncos. Chase Edmonds, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is RG3. And complete to Drake London. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. Griffin. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Griffin. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Back 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On third down, Griffin. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. Touchdown! Drake London, 28 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Will go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13, Broncos 7. Brandon McManus set to
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Cooks on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Hey.
Here's Murray. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up.
instead. Look, look, yeah. Full court press or full blitz, we going all out. It don't matter any time of day, I came to ball out. We TCG, never duck a smoker, any call out. Better be ready to go to war until we fall out. 0 to 60 like Ludacris, we came to roll out. You know I gotta get my check, so please don't make me hold out. Bust down Cuban a summer day, I make it cold out. They was hot then, now they cold now. Left wrist dripping, I got it froze now. Went from rags to riches, take the clothes now. My name heavy all across the globe now. We ain't playing HBCU, I strike up the band, stomping on them like a Q dog.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Already here, they're audible to something else.
18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
18, 5 in.
To throw right away is Vick. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. From the gun, Vick. That's complete to Sharp. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail now 9-0. The opening safety followed by the touchdown a moment ago. So an early hole to dig out of as the drive starts 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now Vick, he's going to change things up. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That was 2nd down throw for Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jerry Rice, 70 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
So what can Vick do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now it's Griffin. This is caught. It's close. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. On the option, here's Griffin. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Tackle for loss by Lawrence Taylor. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Griffin to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Here's Griffin. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, here's Vick. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. The man in motion left here, Johnson. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Cut 19!
They will indeed go for it. Vick. this up to the 24-yard line. Vic's going to change the play.
79 Broncos. Left 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Vic now. Right side caught by Jackson. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
That throw by Vic, incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing, Vic. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And now look at him go. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Vic on 2nd down. Throw left side complete to Sharp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Vic. They set up the screen to Bo. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Commanders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Vic again. Johnson's got it complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, here's Bone. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Vic operating on 1st down. It's caught by Jackson. Oh, he shifts past him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, Vic. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Go street. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Griffin. It's Jackson again on the reception. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And with it, they have taken the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Okay, great.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic. That's laid out deep for Rice. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready! Street! 18, Pioneer!
Griffin. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is RG3. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
First down, Vick. That's caught by Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And they're going to speed things up here. Vick will look to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Vick's going to change the play. Here's Michael Vick. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Devin Hester, 28 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. But now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. There he goes, left side.
And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On second down, this is Jackson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Got it. Ready?
And now they'll shift things around. Vick now from the 50. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
18 Rattler.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And Reed comes flying in from safety for the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Vick's throw complete there to Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Vick readies to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll send the tight end in motion. Desperation time. Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now Griffin on 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
anytime
right.
we have
That's
a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now it's Griffin. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Dragon 60. 60 Bearcat. 60 Street. Street.
Out of the gun, Griffin. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A 1st down throw coming for Vic. They set up the screen to Bo. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing, Vic. He's got his man Sharp, complete.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. This is 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
18, 5 in. Rig.
Now Michael Vick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st and goal. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson.
It's largely been the air attack that's got them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. One last shot from Michael Vick. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stunned at the 1-yard line. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.
Since the basement making items over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these mantras. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. I'ma keep it moving till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my